If you were in an abusive relationship, you're not a survivor. So this is going to piss a lot of people off, but hear me out. When you're an adult, we're talking about adult people, okay? And you were in an abusive relationship for a long time, listen to that, for a long time. It didn't happen once and then you broke up. Let me get it another way. So if you're walking down the street and someone approaches you and punches you in the face and you survive that, you're a survivor. Like you literally survived that. If you were in a plane crash or in a car accident and you survived, you are a survivor. But if you were in an abusive relationship as an adult for 10 years, and you endured that abuse for 10 years, I'm not saying that I don't feel sorry for you. I don't say that I don't have compassion for you. I will support you in any way. I will be there for you. That's another thing. I'm not saying that. But you are not a survivor. And this modern term nowadays came from therapists because they want to make money. Like, can you imagine having an abusive relationship and going to your therapist and they could reply, you could just walk away. You wouldn't even go there twice. They would lose you as a client. It's a business. They're doing their jobs. Survivor is something that is out of control, that you don't have control over, happens to you, and you survive the situation. Let me give you another example. Let's say you see a train approaching and you jump right on the lines while the train is approaching. And then the driver sees you and suddenly stops the train and detaches you, but it doesn't kill you. And you say, oh, I survived. I'm a survivor now. No, you're not a survivor. You jumped on the lines to get killed. If you were in a relationship, let's say that you didn't know that this person was going to turn out abusive, and it happened once and you took action. You survived. Yes, you didn't know. It happened once. They abused you and you are a survivor. You are. But if it keeps happening for 10 years, you have to take some sort of accountability in the situation. I'm not saying that the other person did right to abuse you. In no way. But where is your accountability? How are you a survivor? And especially nowadays, if that happened 100 years ago, I wouldn't be making that video. I would say, yes, probably you are. But right now, the resources, the multiple ways you can reach out for help are hundreds. And you didn't. You chose to stay in that situation. And again, I feel compassion for you because I know you couldn't deal with that. You didn't have the capacity, probably. You had trauma, or I don't know why you didn't do anything about it. But I have compassion for you. But at the same time, you need to own that you need to have that part of accountability if you want to move forward. Because what I see from my experience, all these survivors, they remain stuck and they attract more abusers. Because guess what? If you're making that person a hero, because a survivor is a hero, no, you're not a hero. You were a victim for 10 years. And if you don't make that person see that they were a victim, they can't change. And they will remain that survivor. They would want to be survivor because, oh, look at me, I'm a hero. I survived 10 years of an abusive relationship and now I'm a hero. I'm a survivor. So you want to be a hero. It's nice to be a hero, isn't it? So you want to keep being a hero in your next relationships and in every circumstance in your life. So you will attract more of it. And I see those people, they don't listen, they don't want to change because there's zero accountability. And I know it's painful. I know you don't want to take accountability for something so horrible that has happened to you. But you need to own some part of it. Like, I could have done something and I didn't, because that's power. By the time you do that, and you become aware of your mistakes, no matter how horrible that situation was, if you own them, this is the only way to move forward.